All right, so this is going to be a video of the field installation of a single ESN build. There will be some differences in between the builds with regards to how many of the UL 924s you'll see. Sometimes it'll be one, sometimes it'll be two, three, or four. But this is the installation of it. This will continue to be the same. The utility feed will come into here. So your feed, your unswitched feed, normal lighting circuit comes in here. The utility neutral will be here, and the hot will be coming into this 5-port here. So we give you the ability to have feed in, feed out with a 5-port Wago here. So do not mess with this 2-port Wago because it already has the load going to the ESN. We have a disconnect switch on here. This will be for shutting off the power here. So when you go to take those metal jumpers out after the lights have been proofed and fully checked out for no ground faults. We can shut it off here independently. It won't affect the whole circuit. You can shut this down just as one ESN. And you have the ability to put a lock on the hasp for lockout, tagout. So utility power comes in here, unswitched. Neutral goes here, and your hot line goes here. That's it. This other box over here is for the switch legs for the various zones. Whether it's a single zone ESN or a 4-zone ESN, we give you the ability to have 4 zones in this box. So all of the wires are completed in here. The line voltage wiring is completely done in this section up here. So each one of these are numbered with numbers. 1, and it goes from the high voltage phasing coloring. So 1 is brown, 2 is orange, 3 is yellow, and then there's a duplicate color of brown being 4. So your switch legs coming in, if it ties in on relay 1 or zone 1, you would grab the wire with the 1 on it. The independent 0 to 10s that you guys are also going to bring with your luminary switch legs are labeled here 1 and 2 respectively. So you have a 6-port ground for all of your switch legs, and all of the neutral is a shared neutral. So all of your neutrals would go on this 6-port Wago for the switch leg neutrals. The 0 to 10 wiring is complete in its entirety here. You guys make the connection here with your switch legs. It's already taken care of down here. So, and these are labeled 1 and 2 respectively. So all of this wiring is complete down here on zones 1 and 2 for your 0 to 10. Again, you don't have to get back in this section either. The emergency box is on the bottom down here. So your emergency feed in and feed out would come in here. The emergency feed, unswitched feed would come in and the hot would tie to this orange conductor. Again, the ability to have feed in, feed out with 3 remaining ports are on that Wago. The utility, the emergency neutral would tie in here along with any neutrals that would be leaving to go out to your emergency switch legs. These are also labeled either A and B or 1 and 2. And A would be zone 1, B would be zone 2. So this is where your switch leg hot conductor would tie in. And the mating 0 to 10 wire is also labeled A and B, or 1 and 2, respectfully. They're the same thing. AB is 1, 2. Everything's labeled. So the feed in ties on the orange. The emergency neutral ties in here with the outgoing switch leg neutrals. We have A and B independently switch legs on zones 1 and 2, and their corresponding 0 to 10 is labeled here as well. So if this was a 4 UL 924 build, you would have 4 switch legs down here. The process is the same, 1, 2, 3, 4. They would be labeled just like that. We're gonna give you the ability to have 2 separate grommets inside the box in here. We'll put this in a little Ziploc bag, put it down in the low voltage portion down here. You guys have the ability to come in this lower half down here for the QS link. I'm gonna let you guys make a field decision on what knockout you wanna use, but we will provide the grommets. That's all you need to know for the single builds. There'll be other videos for the plywood specific builds with with numerous ESNs. But that's the completion of this video for the single builds.